The word of the Lord came to Abram in a dream, a vision, in a cloud, in a fire. The answer is, in a vision. God said, I am your father, your provider, your kinsman, your very great reward. The answer is, your very great reward. Abram asked, Lord, what can you give me since I am hungry, homeless, childless, alone? The answer is, childless. Who did Abram say was his heir? Lot, a servant from his house, a stranger out of town, a child of the king. The answer is a servant from his house. God told Abram his seeds will be as fire, as the stars, as grass, as the sand. The answer is, as the stars. Abram believed in the Lord. He counted it to him for wisdom, righteousness, seed, light. The answer is, righteousness. When the sun was down, it began to rain. God spoke to Sarai. A deep sleep fell upon Abram. A heavenly light filled that place. The answer is, a deep sleep fell upon Abram. How long did God tell Abram his seed should serve in a land that's not theirs? 10 years. 40 years, 168 years, 400 years. The answer is 400 years. What did God say would happen afterward? They would die. They would choose false gods. They would come out with great substance. They would conquer the world. The answer is, they would come out with great substance. In what generation did God say they would return again? Second, third, fourth, sixth. Answer is fourth. Who was Sarai's handmaid? Hagar, Rebecca, Josephine, Ishmael. The answer is A. The handmaid was blind, old, Hebrew, Egyptian. The answer is D. When Sarai could not conceive, she cried out to the Lord. Abram despised her. Hagar despised her. She gave Hagar to Abram as wife. The answer is D. When Hagar conceived, there was a great celebration. Sarai rejoiced. She despised Sarai. Abram prayed for a son. The answer is C. When Abram told Sarai to do as she pleased with Hagar, Sarai entreated her kindly. Sarai killed her. Sarai sent her away. Sarai dealt hardly with her. The answer is D. Because of this, Hagar ran away. Hagar blessed Abram and Sarai. Hagar despised Abram. Hagar thanked God. The answer is A. Who found Hagar by the fountain of water in the wilderness? Lot, Sarah, Abram, an angel. The answer is D. What was Hagar told by the angel? Go back to Sarai. Go to Egypt. Flee to the desert. Flee to the mountains. The answer is A. What was Hagar's son named? Ishmael, Canaan, Judah, Isaac. The answer is A. What kind of man would Ishmael grow to be? Peaceful, a wild man, rich, cowardly. The answer is B. The Lord appeared to Abram when he was 99 years old, sleeping, sacrificing, 88 years old. The answer is A. God told Abram to spread his name abroad, not to be deceived. Walk before him faithfully and blameless. Build a tabernacle. The answer is C. God made fire come from heaven, an altar, a temple, a covenant with Abram. The answer is D. What did God change Abram's name to? Israel, Isaac, Abraham, man of faith. The answer is C. God told him he would be father of sons and daughters, of many sons, of the Messiah, of nations. The answer is D. God instructed that every male be the head of the household, stand for God, be circumcised, be trained for battle. The answer is C. What did God change Sarai's name to? Mother of many, Sarah, Selma, Rachel. The answer is B. What did Abraham do when God told him his wife would have a child? Laughed, cried, rejoiced, praised the Lord. The answer is A. God told Abraham to call his son Luke, Isaac, Abram, Joseph. The answer is B. How old was Sarah? 50, 30, 60, 90. The answer is D. How many did you get right? How many men come to Abraham? 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer is C. He gave them water to drink, to wash their hands, to wash their feet, for their horses. The answer is C. Who used flour to make the men cakes? Sarah, Abraham, Hagar, Sarah's maid. The answer is A. They said Sarah is a beautiful woman, will have a son, has found favor in God's eyes, shall be called blessed. The answer is B. When Sarah heard this, she laughed, cried, denied it, praised God. The answer is A. The Lord asked, is anything above God, right in man's eyes, too hard for the Lord? True? The answer is C. The Lord said, their cry is great, and their sin is very grievous. Sodom and Gomorrah, Hagar and Sarah, Sarah and Abraham, the angels. The answer is A. Abraham asked the Lord if he would destroy him also, Lot also, the king, the righteous. The answer is D. Abraham began by asking the Lord to spare the city for the sake of this many righteous. 1,500. 150. The answer is D. God ended his talking to Abraham by saying he would spare the city for the sake of this many righteous. 10, 65, 25, 50. The answer is A.